Okay, let's go.
Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm finally going to give you the extended, analysis of the latest update for Maximum Football, which is Vice Blitz. And as a surprise, I'm also going to have Quasi91 on here to give you his thoughts on it. He is yet to play it. He has the PS5, so he can speak to a lot of the people out there that are quite upset about the game still not being available on the PS5. But we'll roll into that after I break down a couple of my thoughts about the my overall feel of this update after playing it for almost a week. Gameplay is slowly improving. I see what they're doing. They fix something, they break something else. A lot of people are saying they don't have a time to pass in the pocket, and I see that on certain plays. And I also see the other same complaint about it's hard to run the ball. There's certain plays that you can run the ball on opposed to others, and I think that has a lot to do with them implementing other plays, fine-tuning the blocking, fine-tuning the shedding, and everything else. So I'll be patient with them, and I think a lot of us out there need to be just maybe a little bit more patient, because yes, we all realized that the launch of this game was a mess. You know, to put it lightly, you couldn't ask for more unfair circumstances when they had the break with the card packs for their Ultimate Team Online, which was already a subpar. You add in that to it, and it adds for a very bumpy early access release. But that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. We're here to continue to help them test the game, report bugs. They'll continue to fix it. They'll continue to dump new things into the game. And for the PS5 people, you're going to have a way more complete game than we do, just based on the testing and feedback that we are giving them. I don't know what else that I could really speak upon. Overall, it's not a bad update. I like the adjustments that they made with the way in your battle pass, and I'm sure you'll hear Quasi talking about battle passes in the next segment here. It's something that he doesn't agree with, and honestly, I don't either. If it was a battle pass, like I keep on saying over and over again, I would far more prefer it to be something that is centered in Dynasty, opposed to you have to play like MPL or online and play like you can't even have any kind of meaningful season. Now they could do this. They could have it to where your MPL team that you create, you play a 10-game season, 12-game season, 15-game season, and those stats count. Maybe even add it where you can add 4 seasons, add some playoffs into it, make it more exciting for individuals that are at least going to play MPL offline in order to earn the rewards to get the things available on Battle Pass, instead of just hurting everybody online. I think I said that correctly. Online. Oh yeah, online for that experience, and would add a lot more to that, because your game is based in Dynasty and franchise, and if you added some type of season or multiple season modes to MPL where people can track their players and actually gain data about them, I mean, honestly, that might be a good way to maybe get past the season tickets that you give out. Or actually, that would make it more appealing for people to earn those season tickets if they applied to the MPL team that they had. So basically, give somebody the kind of the same experience that you give them in Dynasty. You could strip away a few things, but to play MPL, to track your players' dynasties, to build their teams, allow them to have playoffs there, and Super Bowl, whatever you want to call it. Just an idea. I'm just throwing it out there. Something to make that mode a little bit more interesting and that mode to have more depth to it. But I can't even tell you how happy I am that we have back at SGN Hub. For you guys that don't know, Quasi91 is now officially back on board with us. So you're going to be getting a lot more in-depth maximum football coverage. And what's good about that, you're going to get two viewpoints of it. You're going to get my side of it. You get to hear his side. You know, some of the things that he says might, you know, resonate with you. Some of the things that I say might resonate with you. What's good about it is you're getting multiple perspectives on the direction that this game is heading. But let me stop talking and we'll get right into my in-Discord chat with Quasi. We're talking about the game and things that he does not agree with the game. And don't worry, soon you will get to see Quasi back on camera, but it will most likely be over on the other channel. All right, so let's get to it. All right, everybody, we are to the special guest that we have here. Really not even a special guest, just an old head. What's up, Quasi? Say hi to everybody here that does not know you on the field.
Well, hey, all the old field people. If you don't know who I am, my name's Quasi91. I've been here since the inception of SGN Hub. I took a little bit of a break, but I'm back, and we're about to talk about some maximum football.
Yes, sir. Primarily you, because they always get to hear my spin on it, and I think that it's always good for them to get two separate viewpoints because, you know, like they say, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has ones, and I said has ones. Has one, and it's not. Yeah, it worked. And you know, and I don't want everybody to take just what I'm saying as the gospel, but just to roll into it. What is your overall impressions on the actual rollout into early access and everything that's gone on since then?
Well, if I'm going to be honest, there's some good and some bad. So let's start off with this, the most important tip that I think most people understand. You don't get a second chance at first impressions. And their first impression was not that good because they preached to us for years that they wanted to have the sim football game. They wanted to label all that out, have the dynasties going, make the football game first and the extra fluff second. And they didn't quite do that. They started out with the fluff and then nailed the gameplay.
Absolutely.
Where credit's due, like we talked about, they have taken every bit of criticism straight to the face and have learned that maybe we shouldn't have started off with this. Maybe we should not have hit everybody with the battle pass right off rip. Maybe we should not have did a field on an aircraft carrier. Not saying people don't enjoy that, but that's not what was promised to us right off the gate. No. Is my personal opinion.
No, not at all.
And to be quite honest with you, if I was told a year and a half ago that the model of the game was going to be, we're going to have you play football, but we're going to give you all this stuff right at the gate so you can support the game, I would have been fine with that. I don't mind supporting a good game. I'm all for it. But you can't give me... I don't want to go to the bakery and have a loaf of bread made and it be half-baked.
Yes, very much half-baked. Now, I want to get your opinion on, and in the last segment I brought this up, like the MPL's already in the game, so they're not going to be able to just like do an operation and pull it out. They only give people, I think it is 2 seasons, and then you have to earn extra seasons to play in the Dynasty mode through like the Battle Pass. So I was suggesting that maybe on the MPL side, they should maybe do a little bit of a copy from Ultimate Team and allow people to earn, you know, as they earn those season passes, apply them to the MPL and put like a 10-game season with MPL offline or online for that matter, and let people continue on like the legacy of their player.
See, I'm all with that because you don't want to put continuing on my franchise or my stories behind a paywall to that extent, yes. Right? That's not something you want. I don't want to go into it already knowing, well, I only got 2 seasons.
Yes.
So what if I get somebody I really like and then he's just gone after year 2? No, that's a genius idea.
Yeah,
Really, to be honest.
yeah, because the only way that you can do it is through, you know, a lot of the challenges is through MPL. You can play like your offline dynasty and all that, but like a lot of people, there are some people that enjoy the MPL side in creating their team and playing against the fictional teams within, Maximum Football, and just like have a 10-game season, put some playoffs in there, let them win a championship. If you win a championship, give them a, little bonus pack, throw a season ticket in there, and then you can continue, the legacy of those characters that you've like ripped packs for and earned.
I'll even put it like this. That's a great way to do it. If you win the championship, get a reward through that way. Or, here's an idea. You could put a season pack in the game that you can literally just buy with in-game credits or a little dollar dues that literally gives you an extension. That gives you that 10 game or that 2-year or that 4-year, whatever. Yes. And that way you earn a little bit of money. If not, you at least have the person playing the game that's grinding up the in-game currency to be able to buy this pack to keep playing. Because you don't want everybody to know that there's an end game at year 2. Now, obviously, you don't want to go 50 to 100 years. Maybe some people do.
Oh yeah,
you can give them that option,
Yes.
But you don't want it to be season 2. It's basically the point of this whole conversation, I feel, because that's too soon.
Yes,
that's real quick.
And the main thing, like what me and you, like we said in the video that we did over on the other channel, is like honestly getting back to basics and satisfying those customers that wanted a deep dynasty, that wanted franchise. And like we were joking around talking about, look at Star Citizen. Hell, what that game's been in like an early access state for the longest, but there's people buying ships in that game. Yeah, the game's not out. I know it's a running joke, but people are buying stuff because they are answering what the community wants to see in the finished product.
Yes, sir. Here's the whole encompasses of the conversation. If you sell to true football heads, they will treat you right until you turn the lights off.
Yep.
They'll buy every stadium in the building. They'll buy every jersey customization. They'll buy every color. They'll buy every cleat. All of it. But you got to deliver that experience.
Yep. And raising my hand over here, that's me. You know what I mean? Come and slide your hand in my pocket and take my money.
And insert the fry meme right here from Futurama. Him holding up the money.
Yes. Take my money.
Yeah, exactly.
It's true. But yeah, it's good to get your spin on things. And since we're primarily over here, Quasi is back, and the universe that we have been spouting about and talking about, as soon as, and we're not pointing you out, Maximum, as soon as they get their stuff together, the universe is coming your way. Like a shout out to all the guys over there, Riger. Damn, now I can only remember one name.
Can't forget Phoenix.
Yeah, oh yeah, can't forget Phoenix. Over there, all you guys that are true OGs and waiting for this, believe me, it is coming, because even though we rag on it, Maximum is still going, I believe, is going to be the game that we envisioned it, but just not as soon as what we expect.
Right. I mean, sometimes you got to wait for greatness, and it's going to be the ultimate sandbox experience. We're just waiting on them, to course correct a little bit. That's fine.
Yes, sir. But it's been cool having you on here, Quaz, and you shouldn't even say goodbye, because you will be a returning feature on the channel here.
I'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. All right, so we will go and we will close this thing out now. All right, I guess that wraps it up. I would say, a good show. We're going to start doing this more often over on this channel. We're looking at bringing back Maximum Mondays over at SG and Hub. Whole bunch of stuff going on. If you like this content and you enjoy it, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Trying to grow it over here. This channel right here will be Maximum Football specific. So everything you get over here will be Maximum Football. You won't hear nothing about no ESG or anything else, but you might hear about some front page sports football, Pro 98 and all that, old school gaming. That's the most that will go outside of the realm of Maximum Football. But until next time, it's been Smoking Jay, and I will see you right here on the field.